Well, where do you want to begin, David? You tell me. What's your big takeaway from this game?
Look, there's a lot to talk about. And this was a weird game for me because I was doing stuff yesterday, suite visits, other things. I didn't get to watch a lot of the game. So usually when I watch the game live on TV and then I watch the film, I have an idea of kind of what I'm looking. It's like kind of like playing and then watching the film back.
Because you know what the call is. You know, oh, this guy messed this. Oh, that looked good. Yeah.
I didn't watch a lot of it, and so watching it this morning was weird because there was a lot of good yesterday, and I'm not sitting here and telling people to be happy about what happened yesterday.
That's what McCone's doing. He's saying everyone be
come on over to this side. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Some positivity this morning. We need it, but no. I understand people should be frustrated this morning because the Patriots dominated that football game. They dominated the football game in all aspects. Defense played well. Offense outscored them. Rush, whatever, the yardages by 100 and something yards. But then there was so much bad football. And we always used to say, you can't win till you keep from losing. And there it is right there. And look, hats off to the Steelers. They made a lot of great plays. Cam Hayward, I think he had accounted for one of the fumble and then tipped the ball on the interception.
That was tipped.
He's a great player in this league, and he made a lot of great plays yesterday. But this is a game that we could have been sitting in here today, 31-14, and we're all feeling great.
You're 2-1
Yeah.
with Carolina coming in.
Yeah, everyone's feeling great. Quarterback looked great. It's a weird game, and there's no moral victories in this league. The only thing that matters at the end of the year is the win-loss column. That's the only thing we'll talk about, whether they're 4-13, 10-7, 9-8. We're not going to talk about, well, they looked really good in, week 3. Had a lot of yards, but you can't win until you keep from losing. And I thought the defense played great, but some of those penalties, extended drives, the Steelers were more penalized than the Patriots, but I thought the Patriots' penalties hurt them more than the Steelers. And you can say what you want about the refs. I know I heard some of the stuff you were saying about them, and look, that's fine. But you got to do business as business is being done. Clete Blakeman's notorious for having a high penalty calling crew. So that's what it is. You know that as a player going into the game.
So then there could be that lack of study going into where you would be prepared to know. And I remember Parcells would give us those tests when Ray Perkins, what's the guy's name? Yeah. Where's he from? What town's he from? Is there a connection you have to him? Talk to him during the timeouts. Yeah. It's studying the crew. So maybe
I used to try to befriend all the refs because, especially the umpires, and I've had an umpire.
They love it though. Like you talk to the guy, you humanize him.
Like,
oh, this guy's a good guy. If it's ticky tack, I'm gonna side with him.
But it's just you got to know that going into the game, and I don't know even the one on Booty. Do we call them catchable balls anymore? And I know we want the penalties in our favor, but looking at the crew, is that because I thought the Metcalf one was kind of uncatchable? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
We were just talking about that.
Dude, that hit 6 yards out of bounds.
And I don't know if they're saying.
So supposedly it's the white stripe. It's 3 yards wide. That white stripe. Yeah. If by judgment the ball falls in that stripe, and this is from
catchable.
They would deem that a catchable ball. If it's outside the stripe, there's no freaking way any receiver would catch it. Julio Jones caught it, and it was pretty much would have been on the white.
Yeah.
Mario Manningham in the Super Bowl did the same thing. You're hanging 3 feet over catching it.
Yeah.
Not when it hits the green.
No. So, but look, like I said, you can't blame. It wasn't like it was one play. They threw a Hail Mary at the end of the game. Like, sit there and blame. Like, there was enough other things that the team did to hurt themselves rather than just penalties.
Hurts more when it's not first down and you're getting off the field on third down.
Well, the strips Milton Williams had, I know they recovered it, but wasn't that third down?
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Sack, they're punting from their 5-yard line. So, and then obviously the turnovers. I mean, that's really what it goes to this week. It's turnovers, and the Steelers had 14 points off of turnovers. So let's say if you have 2 of the turnovers, it's still 14 easily to, 21, 28, the scores flip.
So are you, after a game like that, feeling like enough has changed for this team this season to moving forward still be able to win, however many games you think they're going to be able to win? I mean, it doesn't a part of yesterday represent just a massive lost opportunity. The kind of swing that was involved in that game.
Yeah.
To be 1-2 now with turnovers and turnover-worthy plays and horrible mistakes versus being 2-1 and getting a home win and looking at September knowing you're going to be 500. This just feels like a real swing in the wrong direction yesterday.
I would say the thing to me is we've lost a lot of close games in the last 3 years, but I don't think you look at those games over those 3 years and be like, there was a lot of good. We still lost the game close, but it wasn't great. Like this one, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this, like I said, it should have been 31-14.
Yeah.
Like you're looking at this game. Like,
Should be angry. You should be angry after this one.
Yes.
Not after the first one.
Yes.
Not the Raider game.
Or not after the Miami one, but you add some of the bad football you saw those first 2 weeks, and it kind of reared its head in a bad way, in a different way. But I think it's, yes, you are seeing some of the old habits, I guess you could say, or whatever. But at the same time, I don't think we've seen that in the last 3 years where, well, I think I just did with Barth. He said we haven't had 5 turnovers since 2008.
Yeah, 2008.
So I told him playing in this game this week, like kind of reminds me of the 17 Super Bowl. Like offensively, we broke records for yards that game, and then we had the one play, the strip sack, but it wasn't 5 turnovers. So, but that was a game I walked away feeling like, man, we dominated that game and should have won that game. It was the highest scoring Super Bowl for the Patriots, and we lost the game. But so it's kind of like,
did Malcolm Butler play in that game? Just trying to.
Well,
remember.
we're talking.
He was at the Parcells Julian Edelman. You saw him there. I saw you.
Did he play in that game?
Malcolm was back
I can't
for this.
remember. I can't remember if you played in that game.
Why are you the way you are?
I can't help but be me. I'm sorry.
Well, to answer your
I was
question, it
born
was
this way.
Jordan Richards played that game.
Yes, he sure did.
In the slot.
Yeah.
The safety played in the
I should
slot.
have never
Yeah.
brought up that
Well, you
game.
did.
Just walked right
Well,
into
you
that.
did.
Yeah.
Well, you did.
Well, I mean, the
I gotta
offense.
learn. I'm still on a learning curve here.
The offense was great in that game, as you mentioned. 500 yards of offense. It never stopped.
And you lost your starting receiver.
You guys could not be stopped.
Brandon
Just
Cooks-
just kept going. And all you needed was a few stops on the other side of the ball, which you
Just one,
didn't
not a
get.
few, just one.
And there was a bullcrap illegal touchdown in that game by the Eagles that still irritates me to this day.
Oh, the
They
rules
changed the NFL rules in the middle of
Yeah.
the game. Like, no, that looked like a catch, so we're going to make it a catch. But it wasn't. Sorry, I'm sure you're irritated about that as well.
That's the one game I think about the most in my career. I talked to Dante about it, and Dante's like, I was like, you think about it? He's like, no. I'm like, well, I did. So Dante's so positive sometimes.
Yeah.
My goodness. But he wasn't to us.